everyone, welcome to Festival Diaries Day 4. It's late afternoon. Day started this morning at 9 a.m. with Uchata practice at the safe space, followed by emotional digestion that went to about 12:30, and then a presentation at the Centre for Change at 2 o'clock. So feeling really soft, relaxed, heart open, grateful. Like we're into like day 2 proper, or day 3 of the festival, and the vibe here is amazing. It feels really clear and quite calm, considering like how vibrant it is and how much is going on. Last night on the dance floor, I hit the dance floor at 6 o'clock for DJ Jimmy Fresh and Kara-Leah Sage. They freaking knocked it out of the park. And I love like turning around and looking at all the dancers on the dance floor. It was still light and everyone was just had the biggest smiles on, and the music was pumping, and the whole tent was just going off, and there was such a sense of shared camaraderie and community, and like, yeah, we're doing this thing together. And it just reminds me of what makes these festivals so amazing. So, and then Leah Luna came on after that, and she just also knocked it out of the park. More people arriving, super full, super busy. And then DJ Blaze came on, and by then I'm like, oh my God, I don't know if I can do any more dancing. So I did a little bit because Blaze is awesome. And then cruised back to camp, and it was like, oh, we could still hear the music, of course, at our, this is my tent. So I decided to walk down to the marketplace and have a chai. And I just had this expectation that everything would be chilled out down there and turned off, and get down there, and there's a woman DJing in the chai tent. Oh, what was her name? Morpha, maybe? Can't remember her name, but she was amazing, and she was having so much fun. And every now and then she'd pick up a saxophone and play the sax. And for a little while there, I was like at the chai bar, having a chat to people, like feeling like I'm fully at a bar, only the only thing that's being served is chai. And the bartender was regaling us with these amazing stories of this time that he was in university and ended up running a speakeasy, in essence, from his basement. And it just felt like we were hanging in the bar, and then the DJ starts playing the sax, and I was like, oh my goodness, I need to dance. I hit the dance floor again and ended up dancing until she finished, which was like 1 a.m. So feeling nicely rinsed in a really beautiful, soft, gentle way. Like, it's so awesome the way that festivals are drug and alcohol free. Did you guys hear that? That was my son. Do you want to come wave at the camera?
No, I prefer to not have my face on.
Fair enough. Media. He doesn't want to have his face on social media, which I love. Totally.
Do you have any money?
So.
Find our way.
Emotional digestion this morning. This is the piece I want to share today. We had 6 or 7 of us in this space. There was myself and 3 of the people that are currently going through the training with me, like learning how to hold space and support people to meet and digest whatever emotional experience they're going through. And we're working on developing a way to do it as a group, where it's not just a group of people that are being led through, but it's a few people in the space who are co-facilitating as well. So one of the trainees, Annalise, she led, and I was supporting energetically, and Renee and Sarah were supporting energetically. And it was a man who decided that he was the one that wanted to feel what was present for him, which is epic, you know, because of social conditioning, etc. It can sometimes be more challenging, particularly in a group space, for men to go into their emotions. So I felt so much gratitude for this man and stepping up. And he frickin' went there, you know, he went there and felt all the things. And collectively we held the space. It flowed really beautifully. And the other people who were there as well had their own healings that happened as a result of what was going on with the gentleman. So can really feel this emergent body of work of how, as community, we come together in circle and really support each other to emotionally digest. So we're doing this at the Safe Space every day at 10:30 in the morning, and fine-tuning the process of working together. And this is the first group of trainees I've taken through the program, just calling it the Process Deep Dive. The trainees have all done the direct realization training with me, like that's kind of the prerequisite. So they're deeply embedded in the view teachings and in the practices, and then they learn how to hold space in order to support the digestion process. And it just filled me with so much joy, because when I look at the world, like I just keep going, we need to support people to digest their shit so that they don't fling their shit at other people. And so many people out there are hurting and don't necessarily know how to orientate to their emotional landscape and how to be with what's coming up. They don't necessarily have the nervous system capacity, and there's often a lot of defense mechanisms that get in the way and stop people from feeling what is there. My son's totally trying to distract me right now, but I'm going to finish this. So it is New Year's Eve. It is New Year's Eve 2022, and I'm feeling very filled up and very grateful. Very grateful that my son is here at the festival. He's having an awesome time. He keeps telling me, Mum, I don't want to do any more festivals. But when we're here, he has so much fun. He's been swimming with his friends at the river every day. So I'm going to go and hang out with him now and start getting ready for New Year's. I feel this real sense of burning up the old, and also I can feel this porthole opening in terms of what's coming through, what wants to emerge. And it's so much about the collective, how we hold each other, how we support each other, how we love each other, whether we are victims or perpetrators of harm, working together as a whole to do the work instead of flinging shit at each other or trying to stamp on each other or cut each other down. It's like, no, let's love the fuck out of each other as we hold each other to accountability and we learn how to digest our stuff, digest our shit. So big love to you all. Have an epic New Year's. You'll probably see this after New Year's. I can't upload until late at night because the number of people on the network, it just doesn't work. Yeah, otherwise I'll be back tomorrow. That's all I'm going to say. I'll be back tomorrow.